So now that the NBA season's officially over, I think this is a topic that needs to be talked more about more. I think it's time for Giannis to kind of go on a little playoff run. So for the past few years, the Milwaukee Bucks, they really haven't seen that much playoff success since 2021. Um, in 2022, they got eliminated by Boston in the conference semifinals in Game 6, uh, which really wasn't, too bad. I mean, the Celtics went on to the finals, so, you can't blame them. 2023, they got eliminated round one against the Heat, which was a little bit of the upset because the Miami Heat were an eighth seed, but then again, Jimmy Butler had their number, so that's the thing. 2024, you get eliminated by the Pacers in the first round. Giannis is injured, couldn't play that series. I think Dame went down later on in the series, and it was just Chris Middleton and the rest of the team. And now this year, the Bucks, they've had kind of a down year this year. Didn't really do the best as they could have done. Obviously Damian Lillard went down. Chris Middleton wasn't the player that he used to be. They traded him at the deadline, got Kyle Kuzma, and it's really just been Giannis' show this whole season. Giannis on the years, averaging 30, 12, and 7. And, looking at the stats for the month of April, he's averaging 32, 12, and 12. He's leading the league in assists right now. And that's showing you basically how much of a backpack job Giannis has done this year. And, it's kind of crazy that it doesn't get, I guess, more attention brought to it because, 12 assists for Giannis is crazy. I mean, he's a good playmaker, but, we never seen Giannis playmake at this ability. But, yeah, for this year, they're going to face the Pacers again in the first round. And I really think this is the year that Giannis just pulls a 2018 LeBron and just goes on the playoff run because he's kind of in a situation that he has to. The Bucks, they're the fifth seed, I believe, right now. They're going against the Pacers. Pacers, they're a pretty good squad. You could arguably say that they're better than Milwaukee, but with Giannis, with the year he's having, MVP caliber year, mind you, I do believe that with his ability, they can pull out a series win against the Pacers and go on a nice little playoff run. And his year right now, it's very eerily similar to 2018 LeBron. I believe in 2018 LeBron was third in MVP voting, one of the finalists. Giannis is going to be a finalist this year. He's just not going to win it because he's going against SGA and obviously Nikola Jokic, and who knows who will win the MVP between them. But there's nobody really on the team that can help Giannis. I mean, Kyle Kuzma is your second option. You have Brook Lopez, Bobby Portis. These are solid guys, but at the end of the day, they're just like role players that are forced to be in a scoring role. They're not necessarily, go-to guys. It's Giannis is the only go-to guy. And I've seen something on the internet that, the Bucks are hopeful for Dame returning possibly for the playoffs, but I doubt that. I don't hold too much stock in that, but we're thinking of most likely that Dame's going to be out against the Pacers and probably for the playoffs. But we'll see. Who knows? But yeah, I think it's time for Giannis to just go on the 2018 LeBron run and just make a playoff run because for a couple years now the Bucks haven't really seen that much playoff success since 2021, even 2022, but for the past few years it's just been a lot of early exits. But let me know in the comments what y'all think on the year Giannis having, on the month of April Giannis is having. Comment, subscribe, and I'm out.